Hello and welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Los Angeles Sparks going up against the Minnesota Lynx. This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Banafitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops.
Well, now that we're midway through the season, what kind of things are you guys keeping your eyes on moving forward?
I'm looking at how the playoff picture starts to take shape, because now is the time for playoff-bound teams to start securing home court advantage.
Yeah, and on the flip side, I'm curious which teams will kind of shake out in terms of the lottery. The trade deadline, it'll be very interesting.
Now here's McBride. Jackson pulls it in. Drains it from 17 feet out.
Well, that can be a tough range, right? But Jackson right there made it look elementary.
Nafisa Collier on the wing. The three. The shot's good. Kayla McBride making the play.
Offensively, she can be the engine that drives them at any given moment.
Offensive board. It's good.
Well, if you're on defense against Cameron Brink, you have to be aware of her. She can eat you up on the O-boards.
Outside Williams. Collier up top. Pass to Smith. Back to Collier. 6 on the shot clock. Misses the three.
It's rare to see her come up empty on such a wide open look.
From about 16. Again, Rickea Jackson missing.
You know, it's a quality look right there. Just a little off with her release.
Yeah, and that has her shaking her head. I mean, no way around it. That's a tough miss. Just really good awareness right there on the assist.
Jackson outside. From the arc. Happy to see that one go in for her second make in 5 attempts.
And Jackson spaces out the defense with that shot. Makes it look easy.
You know, some players struggle with the transition from college to pros, but not Nafisa Collier.
And her rookie year was ridiculous. She led the league in minutes. She was an all-star as a rookie. Remember, Collier won a national championship in college. She was used to the spotlight. She's coming to the league as an all-star level player, and we've seen her just improve.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The high post shot. Her shot is good. Scores her third basket in 6 attempts. I think that's 50%. Minnesota trailing. And here's Kayla McBride from the arc. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing her first attempt.
And you just have to admire how McBride plays the game. Attacks with the dribble, stops and pops. That's a pro move right there. They're in the position they're in right now, thanks in no small part to the show she's putting on this quarter.
Now here's Williams. Nafisa Collier for 3. Jackson pulls it in.
You can tell she thought that triple was going to fall.
She's just shaking her head after that miss.
Up and in on the layup.
Yeah, Jackson in a great offensive flow. She's not forcing things out there.
Now here's Williams. Not a lot of room. Collier. The jump hook. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. The Sparks with the lead. Here's Brink. Again, the Sparks good for 2.
And their offense already flowing. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
They're getting great looks, and they're capitalizing. You know, they have to be pleased with this start offensively.
Now here's Collier. Pass to Williams. Looking to end the run. The Sparks grab the miss.
It's been a bit of a struggle for her this quarter in terms of scoring the ball.
Using the post moves to get the 2 points.
She has put her foot on the gas pedal this quarter. She's doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Williams with it, guarded by McDonald. Outside Williams. Collier.
And Cameron Brink is going to pick up the foul.
That's her first foul. So both teams changing it up here.
Substitution on the court.
Right outside.
Collier can't get it to go. Jackson outside.
The baseline J. Attached short, but it's good off the front iron.
They're really struggling defensively. Too many easy buckets. I mean, what was the coach's game plan?
Who knows? And that's a really embarrassing performance defensively, and the coaching staff can't be happy.
So it's the Sparks now. They're leading by 8. Shot on the wing. Another one falls for the Sparks.
That's their third straight make off an assist, and it's always good when you can score points by getting teammates involved.
Yeah, that's just great ball movement.
Here's Boss. And it's off from three-point range.
Well, you have to like the work on the boards here in the first.
Yeah, coming out of the gates with great energy, kind of like they got shot out of a cannon. They're really setting the tone.
Boom.
Here's Minnesota. Pass to Collier. And she's good on the 3-ball.
A legitimate threat from beyond the arc. Collier feels comfortable trying her luck whenever she's given the chance.
Puts one up from 19. Jackson gets the bucket.
They've shown some great passing on their last few trips down the floor. You got to imagine that their coach is very happy with that.
4 straight passes leading to scores. That's just great team play.
Now here's McBride.
Collier guarded by Jackson.
Fader on the way. Second chance shot. It's hauled in by the Sparks.
On the wing, Harry McDonald, covered by Collier. And McDonald gets it to go.
They're really keeping that ball hopping around.
Yeah, hip-hopping around if you ask me. Look, their last 5 trips have all ended with a great pass leading to a hoop. They are really sharing the basketball.
Now here's McBride. Collier outside. No good on the 3. So it's the Sparks now. 11-point game.
Well, back in the early 2010s, the Lynx went on one of the best runs we've ever seen.
And forget, WNBA. We're talking one of the best runs in American pro sports history. From 2011 to 2017, 4 titles, 6 final appearances, sustained excellence we haven't seen since.
Now here's Griner. Fade away. And good that time.
Look, the mid-range game, it's pretty old school. And Griner is about fundamentals, which means she can hit those shots.
Here's McDonald.
11-point game. Takes the 3. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter for them offensively.
Yeah, but they can't sit back. They need to keep the pressure on the defense and really try to put this one away early.
Great point, Brian. You have to continue to build on this lead.
Here's Collier. That's good, and so Brittany Griner gets the assist.
Uses every bit of her strength to overpower the defense. Collier does not fear contact.
Here's Jackson, and the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
They're on fire from mid-range, guys. They found a weakness in the defense, and they're exploiting it.
It's not often anymore you see a team rely on that shot, but it's working.
Now here's Collier. 8 points for her. Here's Boss. Cans it from downtown.
What an advantage she brings to this offense. Being able to drain that 3-ball really can extend a defense.
Here's McDonald.
He has 5. Tried to come right back with the 3 of her own, but it's no good. Here's McBride. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
On the drive, McBride can be so dynamic, which helps her beat the defense.
Here's Jackson. Good on the triple.
They're off to an incredible start from long range.
Yeah, lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Here's Boss. Off the mark there with the three. And now Jackson. 27 points for her. And yep, it's good.
She is setting this place on fire. Her shooting has been off the charts.
Down low. Here's Collier. And that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
She is a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they would be if she was not having this kind of a quarter.
Pass to McBride. No good on the triple.
Jackson outside.
Hey, yo, right here.
He got it up. A monumental buzzer beater.
A thrilling shot for one team, and boy, what a heartbreaker for the other.
And you gotta admire the ice in her veins. What a shot.
So as we end the first quarter, already a double-digit ball game. Sparks ahead, up by 15. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter. And welcome back. It's been all one-way traffic through the first as the second quarter gets underway. And quite a position here for the Sparks to be in. What do you guys think?
They've made the most of their fast break chances here in the early going.
Yeah, tie your shoelaces because they can run, and they've done a good job filling the lanes in transition.
And the Sparks with possession here. Pass to Harris. Fires for three. Knocks down the three ball.
They're getting a lot of their points outside the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense, they have to close out quicker.
Collier. The Sparks grab the miss.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Look at the big work there. She knows how to fend players off and get those rebounds.
Stolen by Harris. Over Collier. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right iron. Now here's Boss. Defense right on her. That one drops for her.
Defensively, they're on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And if they don't start showing some aggression, things are just going to get worse.
Now here's Alaman.
Quiet so far offensively, searching for first points of the game. Here's James. Pass to Carlton.
Peely.
Here's Voss. And finally they hit one.
Way to crash the offensive glass there. And once she gets her hands on it, you know it's going back up and in.
Harris can't hit.
Well, she's a player that just does not excel at fighting through contact on her way to the rim.
When it comes to defensive prowess, there's not too many players that can impact a game like Nafisa Collier.
It gets overlooked sometimes because of her offense, but Nafisa is outstanding on defense. She's the kind of player that opposing coaches have to game plan for at both ends.
Here's James. Pass to Boss. Sinks that one from the post.
I like the way she's taking advantage of what the defense is giving her, and she's been a key contributor for them this quarter.
Timeout called the Sparks. Smooth sailing for the Sparks. Out to the right wing. Her first shot coming late. Clarendon, that's good.
They're getting into a real groove from inside the three-point line, just drilling those mid-range jump shots.
Yeah, 8 of their last 10 points from the mid-range.
And the basket by Boss.
Started hot, and she's only gotten hotter.
Now here's Aleman. She's guarded by Williams. Shot from 12. Takes a big high bounce and goes in.
10 straight points from mid-range.
Good shooting cures all ills. Stomach flu, a headache, anything.
Now here's Williams. Offensive rebound. And the basket by Boss.
She's leading the way offensively. Can they ride her back into it?
Clark, right side. And the layup is good.
Well, the defense has to be better because around the rim, Clark will burn you with her refined skill set.
And the basket by Boss.
Yeah, she certainly is not the one to blame for them being in the hole today. She's been right on the money.
Now here's Aleman. Baseline try. Boss pulls it in.
Nearly got a finger to that shot on the block attempt.
It was just as effective as a block. Made her completely change her release point and caused the miss.
Here's Aleman. Uses the glass to finish the layup. So the Lynx now. Pass to Collier. Now Boss. Can't hit from in close. Alicia Clark on the wing. From 12 feet out. The putback. The shot off that time. Now the Lynx with it. And here's Carlton. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Here's Aleman. It's an 18-point game. Pass to Clark. Shoots over Peely. And that one hits back iron. Now here's Williams. Back to Collier. The three is up. Kept alive. Count the basket.
She was the first one to react to that miss. I mean, that's just a hustle play on the putback.
Here's Milic. The shot goes down. Very quick possession right there.
They are spraying them home for mid-range today, guys.
Yeah, they're finding the gaps in the defense and picking them apart.
And it's Boss missing. Now the Sparks moving it up. Here's Clark. It's through for her second basket. She's now 2 for 6.
A fluid athlete who runs the floor with precision. Clark makes her presence felt pretty much whenever she's out on the court.
And the basket by Boss.
She's done a great job of finding efficient looks here in the second after struggling a bit in the first.
Pass to Milic. Over Boss. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops.
Unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and she's heating up.
Second shot opportunity. Gets another look, and it's good on the layup.
Yeah, as good as they're playing the first shot, they're getting beat way too often by a second and third chance. They got to limit that now.
And as we all know, your job isn't just to create a missed shot defensively. Your job is to secure the rebound, too.
And it's Collier missing.
He hasn't had much success shooting the ball.
Clarendon with it. Collier's there. Pass to Aleman. Shoots over Peely. And she sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
That's a heads-up play right there, guys. Not just on the assist, but also on the finish.
Boss with it. Milic grabs the miss. Clark outside. Shoots over Peely. That one's good. Clark.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Every pass is with purpose, and their last 10 points have come off of assists. Great team basketball on display right now. What an alert play. Just a great job of hitting her teammate on the move.
16 feet out. And good, as it snugs right down through the net.
Her ball distribution has been outstanding.
Yeah, Tim, all you have to do is look at the numbers. Those assists do not lie.
And they keep piling up.
Now here's Williams. Pass to Boss. Carlton. And here's Collier. From downtown, here's Peely. And there's 2 points. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
With that strong frame, Peely very good on the O boards.
Hunter. Another one falls for the Sparks.
You know, you look at the stats, the assist totals, they just jump out at you. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been key.
It's just a different mindset these teams have had.
Here's Boss. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her.
First team foul.
And this is her first free throw of the game.
Minnesota Lynx. Number 25. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And she knocks down the first one. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Jackson. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
She is definitely making her presence felt here in the first half, shooting it so efficiently.
Pass to Boss. Lots of room. And she knocks down the jumper. Now here's Alaman. She has 6. Shoots over Williams. Again, the Sparks good for 2.
Whatever their plan was defensively that time, it did not work. Not if it results in that shot.
Now here is Boss. D right on her. For 3 and a piece at Collier. And rebounded by Brink.
She's going to play her way right onto the bench if she continues to shoot the ball like she has this quarter.
Pass to Williams. Out to the left wing. Here's Boss. From outside, off the mark.
Even without that 3 ball dropping for her, the defense should have done way more on that last play.
Yeah, I mean, the D's got to be better as a coach. You can't stand seeing her having that much space to get her shot off.
Here's Jackson. Rebound by the Lynx. On the wing, Courtney Williams. Brink covering. That one falls. Here's Jackson. Oh, and she just knocked down the buzzer beater. Wow.
Pretty shot with about a second to spare.
Yeah, and as the defending team, you can't stand giving up a shot like that to close out the quarter.
It's almost like you lose a possession.
And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. The Sparks on top, just dominating this one. And we will see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball in just a bit. Getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far, but we'll see if that changes.
And Jackson, a strong contribution so far in this one.
What I noticed more than anything about her first half offense was she didn't waste her opportunity. She made just about every good look she had.
And they were pretty much all good looks. I mean, her shot selection has been phenomenal throughout the game.
And the Sparks with possession here. And Collier pulls it down. Now here's Smith, guarded by McDonald. Got that one up quick.
You have to run at shooters like Williams. Can't let them catching fire. They'll eat you alive.
Well, when you talk about Courtney Williams, her versatility is what stands out the most.
Yeah, she doesn't dominate any individual statistic per se, but she does well in pretty much every category, which is what makes her such a valuable part of this team.
Here's Collier. Off target with the free throw line, Jay.
Jackson outside.
Over McBride. Bounces high off the rim and drops.
She is putting on a clinic out there. Really the centerpiece of their offense.
Here's Williams. A kick out to McBride. The three-pointer off the mark.
1 for 4 from the field since halftime. They're having a hard time getting it going.
Here's Clarendon. And the Sparks, another three.
They are putting the hammer down. Just a huge lead for them.
And it doesn't matter if we're talking about their offense or their defense because it has all been working for them.
Yeah, to build this lead, you have to do both.
Now here's Smith. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change.
Understanding defense is better than most. McBride's a playmaker with an advanced feel for the game.
2 points. That one goes in.
She has shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves.
Collier. There's the three. That falls. Great assist by Kayla McBride.
That type of D, it's just not going to cut it. They got to get a hand in her face. Too good of a shooter.
Jackson outside.
Lets it go from the wing. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
A great game for her offensively. She's been a factor.
And here are the Lynx now. Here's McBride.
It's rebounded by McDonald.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Bucket is good.
This is a nice third quarter surge they've got going on right now.
Yeah, and it's a great time to get hot just as we get into the meat of the second half.
Absolutely. Build some distance. Try to get things going.
Williams knocks down the 10-footer.
It's smart. You're a shorter player like Williams. Just pull up. No need to get inside where the bigs are.
The Sparks call timeout. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play.
Pass to Brink.
Fades away. And she gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Well, that's a good midi from Brink. You know, just take what the D gives you.
Now the Lynx with it. Outside Williams. For three, Nafisa Collier. It's hauled in by the Sparks.
Left side, Jackson.
Griner with the rebound. And here are the Lynx now.
Smith with it. Clarendon covering.
Smith, no good. Here's Jackson. It's good, and she drew the contact on the shot, so she'll go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
Line for the away team, Rikia Jackson. One shot.
One shot.
You know, scoring just comes naturally to Rikia Jackson. She gets to her spots with ease, she has great elevation on her jumper, and she excels at absorbing contact on her way to the rim.
Now here's Collier. 13 points in this game.
They got lucky. And the defense is taking a big chance, leaving her open behind the arc. And I'm not sure I'm okay with that game plan.
Williams with it. 9 points in the game. Mr. Ball meets Mr. Basket for a fifth happy pairing of the game. He's 5 for 9.
Oh, if you want to be a scoring guard like Williams, it helps tremendously when you can hit mid-range jumpers.
Shoots from the baseline.
They get it back.
She gets it in there.
Well, look, one of the reasons they're trailing is because we haven't seen enough of that. She has to become a bigger part of her offense.
And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
I like how versatile Jackson is. She can create her own shots, and she's also just as good shooting off the catch.
Now here's McBride. 7 points in the game. For three, Nafisa Collier. That falls. Great assist by Kayla McBride.
With that three, her second of the half, she's equaled her total from before the break.
Here's Turner. It's hauled in by the Lynx.
You just assume she's going to knock those down when she's as open as she was there.
To the middle. Deflected.
And stolen by Cameron Brink. Here's McDonald.
Banked in off the glass.
And at 5'6", McDonald goes inside and finds a way.
Now here's Williams. Defense is right there. Pass to Collier. Turner grabs the board. Here's Clarendon. The open J off the mark.
The shot was there for her. She had to take it. And I don't care if she didn't convert. She should take it again next time.
Count it.
Well, it's a player who does use the mid-range. It's part of what makes Collier difficult to defend. She can score from everywhere on the offensive end.
And Tim, we know success isn't always linear. And just look at Alana Smith. She's a perfect example of that. It took her a few years to claim her spot in the league.
Well, she was a top 10 pick back in 2019. She shot under 20% as a rookie. Alana was out of the league, but she had a great 2023. The Australian finishing third in most improved player voting, and she has really got a spot in the league now.
And here are the Lynx now. To the paint.
Smith. Brink grabs the miss. Jackson with the ball.
Williams there. Jackson gets the bucket.
Perfect approach for what the D was giving them.
Now Williams. 11 points in the game. Lets the three fly. Clarendon grabs the miss.
I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Look good here, too. I'm as shocked as you.
Wasted no time on that one.
The leading scorer in this game, the dominant figure today. I mean, there's just no doubt about what she can do on the court.
Now here's McBride. She has 7. Courtney Williams for 3. Fails to score there. She has made 5 of 12 to this point. Rickea Jackson, here we go. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, that's what you want to see from Jackson. She's at her best when she's in attack mode.
Now here's Williams, guarded by McDonald. Pass to McBride. They need this. It's good. The assist that time from Courtney Williams.
Her first 3 of the half, second of the game. Can she heat up?
Outside McDonald. From deep. Bangs home the trifecta.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball at one end with their own.
A 3-point battle starting to take shape here.
Now here's Williams. And she can't answer back the 3-pointer offline. Jackson right side. Shoots from the line. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
Well, she shot the ball well, but she hasn't shot it enough. The more shots she gets from here on out, the more they'll stretch out this lead.
That one goes in.
Well, this is the confidence that McBride has in herself. She understands how to carve through defenses with her ball handling.
Here's Turner. Soft touch off the glass.
We're seeing the shots dropping for them very well now.
Yeah, this has been an extremely efficient second half for them up to this point. Their coach has to be happy.
Here's McBride.
Cameron Brink playing some nice defense.
Jackson with the ball. Williams there. That one goes. Count it.
Well, I mean, look, she's scored over half their points so far. An unbelievable offensive contribution.
Pass to McBride.
Smith.
Here's Collier. Nails the wide open jump shot.
Defenders have to be careful with Collier's jumper. If she gets a clean look, she's usually going to capitalize.
And it's the Sparks ball. Here's McDonald. Score the bucket. She's made 5 so far, shooting a nifty 5 for 7. Now here's Williams. She's covered closely. Misses the layup. It'll count. Oh, and she just nails it. It's in. Oh, right at the buzzer.
Oh, man, they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more points onto their run going into the final quarter.
At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. The Sparks on top, running away with this one. And we'll be back with you shortly. Welcome back. Fourth quarter of action starting up in what has been a one-side show.
Here's Peely.
Outside Williams. Boss. Offline with a baseline jumper. Fires from deep. Hits it from 3-point range.
That's what I call pretty passive. Timely recognition as to where the open teammate was.
It's good. The assist that time from Courtney Williams.
Well, despite the play of the team, she has done exceptionally well here.
Another one falls for the Sparks. Here's Williams. Pass to Carlton. Back to Williams. They get it back. And it's Boss missing.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, and that's firmly in the driver's seat.
Rebounding, it's an effort stat. They've been the more determined team to this point.
Can't cash in from the high post. Healy with it. She's guarded by Aleman. Pass to Boss. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Yeah, she could have forced the tougher shot inside, but how about the effort to make a terrific kick-out pass and find the open shooter instead?
So the Lynx now. Outside Williams. Here's McBride. And the basket by Boss.
With strong court vision and awareness, McBride is able to read defenses and find the open teammate.
And it's good. Fought through the contact, hit the shot, and she'll go to the line.
At the line for the away team. Grab it. One shot.
One shot.
And that one misses. So the Lynx now. Pass to Carlton. The Sparks grab the miss.
Yeah, you don't like to see anyone miss a layup. That's painful.
Fires from 18. Harris can't hit. Alyssa Peely on the wing. Good on the three-point shot.
And showing some range. Billy could step back, space the offense.
And here are the Sparks now. And here is Aleman. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own.
How about that for a response?
We'll give you a three, and then we'll take it right back.
It's turning into a three-point contest.
Now here's Boss. That one, no good.
A good board there, but overall, they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
And they've just got to find a way to get back into this game. That's as good a place as any.
Just increase the effort on the boards.
Here's Boss. Good.
You know, she's done a ton to help this team, but if they're going to come back, she needs to do even more.
Here's Harris. Another one falls for the Sparks. Now here's Boss. Pass to Williams. To the inside. Here's Boss. It's good. The assist that time from Courtney Williams.
This quarter has brought out the best in her, and even though they're still trailing, she has been impossible to contain.
Good on the shot.
Oh, man, she is so good at making those lead passes.
Now Carlton. Shoots the three. Williams can't get it to go.
Well, maybe she thinks she can shoot her way out of this cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Someone tell her it's time to give up the three.
Boss with it. Three-pointer. That shot off.
One made three for her in this game. Does she focus closer in? We'll see.
Milic no good. Now the Lynx with it. From the wing. Misses off the left iron.
Those have been some terrible shot choices, Blake. That was not good at all.
And Harris gets it to go. Now Williams. Pass to Peely. Inside. And the basket by Boss.
She's willing her team into this game with her performance today and really just doing everything in her power to trim this deficit.
Here's Milic. Accurate with the jumper from the elbow.
Julie Aleman.
Here's Minnesota. Shot from 6. And the basket by Boss.
Over her career, Williams has really improved her passing, flashing some point guard skills there.
A quick shot there, and it's off target. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Here's Harris. Over McBride. That ball is good for another field goal, her 6th, and she's at a 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. To the middle. Here's Peely. Tries again. Well, it was only a matter of time. They finally get the bucket.
2 there for Peely. She's got that soft touch.
Now the Sparks with it. Shot from 16. The bank shot, no good. Now here's Boss. She's tightly guarded.
And Tim, when you see Alyssa Peely out there, she's just a different type of player.
Well, she's pretty much a 6'2" big, excellent rebounder, but Peely can also stretch the floor, shoot it. She's a good passer. It's just kind of a unique player.
No good on that one.
Well, such a unique player. Alyssa Peely is just 6'2", but she's strong, can dominate the glass, and she's got some playmaking skills as well.
And she's good on the second. So it's the Sparks now. Here's Harris. She drains the quick shot.
Yeah, they're leading on the mid-range shot right now. That's now 6 of their last 10 points from that area.
It's working. I mean, as long as the defense gives you space, just let it fly.
Boss sinks the triple.
You know what? I don't care how far from the bucket she is. You've got to have a defender on her. She's just too good from long range.
And Harris gets it to go.
Yeah, she should save the fadeaway move for when she actually needs it.
Now here's Boss. She's guarded closely. Pass to Collier. And there's the 3-second violation.
Sparks ball. Number 8, Alana Smith.
Now the Sparks with it. Harris with it. Over Smith. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim.
Well, they've built this lead through plays exactly like that. She's easily been the most consistent performer.
No question about that. I mean, she's just hitting everything in sight.
Now here's Harris. McBride covering. And Harris gets it to go. So the Lynx now. And here's Boss. Outside Williams. Now here's McBride. It is good, and it is her 6th make against 11 attempts.
The catalyst of the team, McBride is dependent on for buckets, and I'll tell you, she usually delivers. That is some dime-dropping, exquisite assist.
Down low, deflects the pass. Offensive rebound. The kick out to Williams. Drains it from 17 feet out.
Great pass by Smith. The Australian has a great hoops IQ. Her dad was a professional.
So it's the Sparks now. Again, the Sparks good for 2.
The buckets always come in bunches for her, and right now they are bunching up big time.
And Courtney Williams, here we go. The kick out to McBride. It's good from long range.
Can score from anywhere on the court, and McBride has really taken on that alpha personality type.
Now here's Harris. For 3. And it's Collier with the rebound.
Very close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Not a great habit to get into, letting her get that wide open.
Now here's Harris. She's guarded closely. And here are the Lynx now. Pass to Collier. Smith. Nice touch on the shot from close range.
Using that 6'4" length, Atlanta Smith converts down low.
Here's Clark. And it's good for two.
That's a difficult shot in the face of the defender that just towers over him.
Well, she loves proving people wrong, which is just what a mismatch like that gives her the chance to do.
And Courtney Williams, here we go. And there it is.
This run really not doing them any good, coming as late as it has.
Yeah, but give them credit for showing the fight they're showing, Tim. It would have been real easy to just throw in the towel by now.
Yeah, but it's still going to be a loss probably. And they're not finished yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
Yeah, they're not taking any chances. This is how you close a game out.
Just look how happy their coach is.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks.
And that's a lot of rebounds for a player who's not the biggest player out there.
Now here's Harris. McBride covering. Hunter gets the bucket. And so it's the Sparks taking care of business in this one. And this one was all over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, but they never got it.
Yeah, I mean, they rolled this one. They made it look simple and efficient performance at both the offensive and defensive ends.
And that'll wrap it up